How's it going? My name is Jumpy, and I'm not done talking about Christmas movies. There are four other ones I want to briefly mention that I didn't talk about in my last video. I used to watch Jingle All the Way all the time when I was a kid, but I saw it for the first time in about 20 years with one of my friends who has never seen it. It's not a good movie, but it's definitely entertaining. We also watched Tokyo Godfathers, and I liked it. I saw Santa's Sleigh with another friend. I thought that this was going to be a super low budget, bad movie, but it's intentionally trying to be a comedy, and aside from a few moments, I just didn't think it was funny. Immediately after that, we watched Dead End from 2003, and I was sold because it has Ray Wise and Lin Shaye in it. It's about a family driving to a Christmas celebration, and the dad takes the back roads, and a lot of bizarre and horrible things start happening. When the movie tries to be funny, it fell completely flat for me. So the start of it is rough, and it lost some of my goodwill because of that. But it did get better, and I like some of the weirdness and horror elements, which it took seriously, unlike Santa's Sleigh. And it was a lot better than that one, but I don't think I'd recommend this. That's all for the other Christmas movies. Around Halloween last year, I finally got around to seeing Trick or Treat after hearing how great it is forever. It's pretty good. Right before Christmas, I watched the 2015 movie Krampus from the same director as Trick or Treat, Michael Dougherty. The opening Universal Pictures logo is icy, and the movie is already too cold. The movie proper begins with a huge crowd rushing into a department store, trampling over an employee, fighting over products, and looking miserable while checking out. It's very chaotic, and the whole scene is in slow motion. This is the fourth movie I've seen recently with sequences like this. Thanksgiving is my favorite by far. I'd rank the Krampus opening scene in second place. It's not as funny to me in its anarchy, but it's really good. Then Jingle All the Way, which has a couple scenes instead of just one. And lastly, Black Friday's crowd scene, which is fairly tame and not quite as much fun, but still not bad. During the Krampus scene, we get introduced to the main family. The parents are Tom, played by Adam Scott, and Sarah, played by Toni Collette. The daughter is Beth, and the son is named Max, who gets into a fight with another kid during a recital in the store when he was dressed as a reindeer. His parents break it up, and Beth, along with other people, filmed it on their phones. Apparently, the other kid was talking shit about Christmas and Santa, and Max didn't like it. Tom's mother is already there at their house, and she has a lesser version of Scrooged playing on TV in the background. Sarah's sister Linda, played by Allison Tolman from season 1 of Fargo, heck yeah, and her husband Howie arrive, along with their kids, son Howie Jr. and daughters Jordan and Stevie, and a baby daughter named Chrissy. Sarah's Aunt Dorothy also comes unannounced, and Sarah is not happy about that. The dinner doesn't go well because the two sides of the family clash. Jordan and Stevie steal Max's letter to Santa and start to read it. What he wrote is actually sweet. He wants to spend time with his older sister like they did in the past, but she's a teenager and has a boyfriend. And he wants his parents to love each other since he's busy at work and they seem to be drifting apart. And he wishes Howard and Linda will have good things happen to them. But Max rushes across the table to try to get the letter back and fights them. Which reminded me of the scene in Home Alone when Kevin loses his cool and pushes Buzz. I was fully expecting Uncle Howard to tell Max, "Look what you did, you little jerk." But Max runs off too soon. Tom has a nice talk with his son about family. Max considers sending his letter, but he has second thoughts and tears it up and throws it out the window into the wind. There's immediately an evil, bad snowstorm that knocks out the electricity, and things start getting weird. Like a snowman outside that they don't know who built, and there's a mysterious Santa bag right outside their front door. Beth hasn't heard back from her boyfriend, so she walks over to his house, and there's a really good scene here where we get our first glimpses of the Big K, who's the evil version of Santa Claus that wants you to die, with his horns and his long fingers and nails and his hooves. That night, Krampus and his friends visit the family's house. There are some fun jokes and character moments throughout the movie. Even when the characters are being assholes, they're still fun to watch. And the movie humanizes them by giving them moments where they're kind and can work together despite their disagreements. Krampus works pretty well as a comedy. I never thought it was hilarious, but it's funny and it made me smile a lot. It also works as a horror movie. There are some creepy scenes, like when Tom and Howard go out and encounter something in the snow. Any scene when they're out in the snow is good, really. And I like the designs for the monsters. Other scenes of attacks get very silly and comedic, but they're still a threat to everything. The movie makes it clear that no one is safe and it gets dark. I like this one a lot, and I'm giving Krampus a 7 out of 10. It's very enjoyable, has fun character interactions, and is an all-around decent little horror comedy. I like it a little more than Trick or Treat, but I definitely recommend both if you haven't seen them. Thank you so much for watching.